This is row 23 of the Coral Portals Beanie. Today we're going to be talking about finishing this cable cross and adding some colour 2 in the gap there. Today's sound effects seem to be frogs, bonus wattlebirds and the occasional goose. So at the beginning we start by picking up our front post stitch as we have previously on the right leaning cable. So putting our hook behind the post, yarn over, pulling it through twice. Then, as we have done previously, we're going to work the 3 stitches on the holder with our single crochets a la live loop. And this is the first time where the cable cross is separate enough that the center front post stitches here, so these 2 front post stitches here are actually not particularly obscured. So this is a little bit easier this time. So picking up the front post roughly from the previous row of the cable, putting our hook under it, yarn over, pull it through, and then we're going to move up our holder and get those 3 center stitches and then complete the center post stitch. Now we're going to go and add colour 2, but because it's after a front post stitch, we're going to add that with a chain. So yarn over and pull it through with colour 2. Now between the 2 front post stitches, the original one and then we've got our left leaning one here, we're going to slip our hook in here and we're going to start the next segment of colour 2. And so we get 2 on the hook of colour 2, and then we're going to change back to colour 1, so yarn over, pull it through so that we end up with 1 stitch in colour 2, but we're ready to commence the next front post stitch in colour 1. So putting our hook behind the post, yarn over and pull it through, and again, and we work our live loop stitches on the holder with the usual 3 single crochets and the little 4th one, the little 3rd one hiding down the bottom there. It gives us 4 on the hook. At this point sometimes I slip the stitch holder out just because it gets in the way when we're making this front post stitch. So putting our hook under the post, and you can see that this post has continued up from previous row following this curve, and yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through again, and then we can pick up the center 3 stitches and put them back on the holder and complete those stitches. And then we can go on to our center post stitches. And we're just going to have a brief celebrity focus on our lovely little kangaroos. And then we'll go on to finish the row. With our center post single crochet, 1 in each of the channel, and then we go on to work on these cables here, the colour 2 section and the last section, last channel there. And then repeat 4 more times for the rest of the row.